Hello, my name is David Smith. I run Computer Whisperer out of Frankfort, Ohio, and I've created a video tutorial showing the ability of adding other points of interest along with the route for geocaches. We'll be using Google's My Maps and Geocaching.com. Google's My Maps works out really well for this, and it's fun to create a planned trip. When you have your finished product, you can also use this on your phone for navigating to each geocache and to each point of interest. If you haven't done already, you'll need to create an account with Google so you can use their My Maps. And of course you'll have to have a geocaching.com account. After you've went to Google's My Maps, you'll click on Create a New Map. And then you'll have to decide where you want to go, your starting location and your end location. Each location is going to become a point on the map. So let's start creating our points. We're going to go to the search bar at the top. We're going to type in Chillicothe. Now we'll click on where it says Chillicothe, Ohio. Then we'll click Add to Map. And we also have it over here on the left. We'll make our trip going to Circleville. Click on Circleville. Now we have another point. We'll click Add to Map. We'll scroll out here. Look at both the points. There they are. Now we'll create a user route between each point. We'll go to Create New Route and we'll name it Circleville to Chillicothe. Now we'll put both of them in here. Search. And it shows our path until it save changes. It has our name and a description, keywords that we can put in. And we can save the route. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Create Pocket Query of Route. It shows the map. I'm going to bring it down to 1 mile. Bring the number of caches down. Traditional, large and regular is enabled. Terrain less than or equal to 3 on both of these. Submit. And see it got smaller. Now I want to view the route. We want to preview the search. and then click on Map this location. It came up with 4 between Circleville and Chillicothe for everything that I picked. So let's add one of these to our map. I'm going to go in a little bit closer. We'll choose the White Star Travel Bug Inn. I'm going to open that. I'm going to grab the location. Go back to our map, and we'll put the location in the search bar at the top. Search. And then we'll tell it add to map. Then we're going to change this to be the name and the GC code of our point. Copy the GC code. Stick it in here. And save it. We now have it on the map and on the left side. You can also add colors to it, different shapes, and icons. There's a lot of them to choose from. We'll choose a little suitcase here. Now we'll add a point of interest. We'll add the Hopewell Culture National Historical Park. Add map. We'll find a tree for that one. There we go. So let's zoom out, see what we have. Alright, we have 4 things on the map. Let's start connecting all of them. We'll go to the top, go to Add Directions. There's 2 different ways you can add directions. You can click on one of your locations. We're going to click on our starting point, Chillicothe, and then we'll use the point that we already selected, or you could simply type it in. Then we can use our next part of our directions. So now we're going from Chillicothe to the White Star Travel Bug. Then we want to go to Hopewell next. So we'll go to Add Destination. We'll click on Hopewell. Zoom out here and get our last location. Add Destination. We'll click on Circleville. Now you might decide that switching directions makes the path shorter. This does look like the shortest path, but we'll switch it just to give you an example of how that works. So we're going to switch Hopewell and the White Star Travel Bug. Click on it and drag it up. Now you can see that they've switched. As you might have noticed, none of our points are labeled, so we want to fix that. We'll go over to the left and click on individual styles, and see it says no labels. We're going to change that to label names. Then we can close that out, and everything has its name now. Let's go ahead and name our map. And then you can add a description if you want. We'll save that. If you want to put this on your mobile phone, you'll need Google Drive, the app for that, and an app for Google Maps. Google Drive will store your map, it'll sync with it, and all your information that you created here is automatically saved to the Google Drive. After you open the Google Maps app, there'll be a menu, and when it drops down, you should see your places or my places. This is where you'll look for your map. After your map opens, it'll know your current location. So if you were in Chillicothe, you would click on B on your map as your next destination, and it would give you driving directions. That's all for today. If you have any questions, ask in the comments below in the Ross County Geocachers group or on Computer Whisperer.